Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm so excited for today's collab because I'm collaborating with one of my subscribers and now friends, Cat Blue, who started her own YouTube channel, and I want you guys to definitely go check her out. She has such a great personality. She's so genuine. She's beautiful inside and out. She's great with makeup, and she just likes experimenting and having fun with it. And she talks through her videos the way that I do. She tells you stories about her life and stuff like that, and she's so much fun to watch, and I know that you guys are gonna love her. So please go check her out. She will be linked in the cards above and in the description box down below. And we were talking about what kind of video we wanted to do, and we decided we were going to do like a grungy makeup look, which I don't think I've ever done on my channel because I don't do a lot of grungy looks, but I'm really excited because it's out of my comfort zone, and that's always fun. So for today's video, I decided to use the Shop Hush, well, I got it on Shop Hush, but it is the Bad Habit Cult Mania palette. It looks like this. The box looks just like it. Toss that to the side. And this palette, the back of it looks like this. It is a pretty grungy looking palette, like color story wise, and these palettes are dupes for the Pat McGrath palette. So this one is the dupe for the Bronzed Obsessions palette. When I tell you guys that it is an exact dupe, I am not exaggerating. It is an exact dupe. And this palette was originally $24. You can still get them on badhabit.com. I don't know if you could still get them on shophush.com, but they were marked down to $14, and then half off that with like the code SPRING50. I don't know if they're still available, but if they are, I recommend them because I have another video coming up next week, I believe, where I took my actual Pat McGrath palette, the Mothership 3, and I took the palette that dupes it, and I did swatches and I did a look with it. You cannot tell the difference, and I'd almost be willing to say that these are more pigmented. They are kind of what I would wish the Pat McGrath like special shades were, because in these the special shades are more pigmented and they're creamier, they're not as dry, and they're also, what is the word, they're like they have more base to them, because the Pat McGrath ones are a little bit more sheer. So I'm really excited to use this, and you're probably like, shut up, Anya, and tell us what is in the palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and like this one, this one, this one, and that one, and that one, those are what, you know, Pat McGrath considers the special shades, and I'm not even joking. I'll just swipe the red shade and the like duochrome shade. Like, I'm not even kidding. They look exactly like the Pat McGrath special shades. So I'm really excited to use this palette. I have not used it yet at all, this particular one. And just get that off my hand. So I'm going to create a grungy look, or try to, with this, and I'm excited. So yeah, so Kat and I, she started watching my channel, and then I saw that she had started a channel, so I subscribed to her channel, and as soon as her videos come out, I immediately like click on them and watch them, because I just love to see what she's going to create. And I just love listening to her talk and just, you know, hearing about her life and all that stuff. So, and then we became friends through watching each other's channels. We started talking on Instagram, and then I asked her if she would be willing to do a collaboration with me. So I'm so excited that she said yes, and I'm lucky that she said yes. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush, which I have to clean off really quick on my little towel. It's stained. Most of my brushes are. Okay, so I'm going to go into the shade first, called Somatic, which is like a, I don't know, a cream colored shade. Also, these have the shade names on the palette, whereas I almost pulled my shirt up, whereas I feel like the Pat McGrath ones do not, or I don't feel like they don't. So, did everybody have a good Easter? I just relaxed, spent some time with family, and I was pet sitting for my parents. And I'm sure you guys saw my Earth Day collab that went up on that day. I had an Easter collab that went up the Friday before. And yeah, I'm not going to be doing my face makeup in this video, by the way, because I'm doing a review on some products and a check-in. So that video will be up actually probably before this one. So if it is, I will link it up in the cards so that you guys can see the face makeup that I end up doing for this. So the next shade I'm going to go into is called Volatile, which is just a really pretty like chocolate brown. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner with the same brush. I'm really excited. I ordered the James Charles brushes. They're not here yet, but I didn't order them when they launched the first time. But I know that his collection, quote unquote, like his brushes and his palette are being discontinued. I don't know why. I think that's kind of dumb because I feel like Morphe discontinues pretty much everything that is good a lot of the time, and then they keep all of those like 100 shade neutral palettes around, and they have like so many of them. But I mean, I'm glad they kept the Jaclyn Hill palette around, but I heard that they were discontinuing his collection, and I have been wanting them because every time that Morphe comes out with, or anyone for that matter, comes out with a brush collection, I'm addicted to brushes. My name is Anya, and I'm addicted to brushes, and I'm not seeking help for it. But every time that a company comes out with a collaboration with somebody that I remotely like, when it comes to brushes, like I feel like I always have to have it. And I like the idea of his brushes because his brushes have, like, the brush set has 2 of everything. So, you know, so I figured, especially now that I have like my, what is it called? Series called Palette Knockout, where I do one eye with like this palette, one eye with like a dupe kind of palette, or if I think they have a similar color story. It's nice that I'll be able to have 2 of the same brush and not have to, you know, clean the brush off in between. And I can truly like make sure that the pigmentation from this side doesn't get to that side, vice versa. So, and I just wanted the brushes, honestly. Now I'm going to go into the shade Insomnia, same brush, and that is a beautiful dark plum shade. And I'm just going to put that on the very outer portion. So I'm really excited to get those and play with those, and it comes in like a nice, you know, travel case. It comes with 33 brushes, and a lot of the brushes in his set are brushes that I don't own yet. Oh, hold on, you're gonna see my finger. Okay, for some reason an alarm just went off, but filming on my phone today. But yeah, his brushes have 2 of each brush, and I already said that, and I got distracted. But the it comes in like a really nice travel case. It comes with 33 brushes, but the travel case is like this big tub, and you can put more brushes than just the brushes that come with his set in there, which I think is really nice. So it's like a cylinder, that's the word I was looking for. And I think I'm only going to put that particular shade on the outer. And then, where's that brush? I'm going to take this big fluffy Juvia's Place brush. And this is going to look crazy before it looks good. Halo eyes always do. Trying to decide if I want to, I think I want to just keep the dark shade on the outer portion, even though you're technically supposed to put it in both. Supposed to. There's really no rules in makeup, but, and I'm not going to connect the 2 because I always connect the 2, always. And then I feel like it just kind of gets really dark and like muddies together and closes off my eyes. And I saw Annette say that she does not do that. Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. If you are not subscribed, I will link her channel above. But yeah, so I was like, all right, well, next time I do a halo eye, which is very rare because it's not my favorite style of look, but I think that's only because, and this was not a Real Techniques brush. This is a Juvia's Place brush. I totally thought it was a Real Techniques brush, but I figured I would try this technique just to see if it makes me like a halo eye more, and even so far, I think I like it more. So I'm going back into that volatile shade, and I'm just taking a little bit here. So I think this video you guys will actually see me kind of edit for the first time, because I'll have to actually stop the video, record my review on the face products, and then put the clips together, or come back. So hopefully I come back after after this, but okay. All right, so I think that is what I want. Now I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue, and the weather is so beautiful, you guys. Like, today it was a little bit warmer than it has been. It was 82, which normally, you know, I wouldn't love 82. I'm putting this on my hand and I'm using a brush to apply it. I'm just putting it right in the center. I normally wouldn't like 82 degrees. I would think that was too hot. I usually like about 65 to 75 degrees with low humidity, but there was like no humidity today, which is so unusual for the area I live in, because Washington, D.C. was built on a swamp. So usually we have the craziest amount of humidity ever, but there was no humidity today, and it was so nice. So I'm going to use, gosh, there are so many beautiful colors. I can't decide if I want to use Delirium, Hysteria, or Frenzy. So, okay, normally I would use, I don't know, Delirium has the most beautiful green shift. Let me just, or not Delirium, Hysteria. I'm going to use this one, because normally I would use the one with the green shift. So I'm going to take Delirium on my finger, and then I might put a little bit of Frenzy in the center, but look at that shade. And then I'm just going to put that through the middle. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Now that I'm looking at it, I might put the darker shade in the inner corner. I haven't decided. And I'm going to do it on the other side too. Yes, they do have a lot of fallout, but so do the Pat McGrath ones. So that's not just because of the Shop Hush. And I've said this before, but like, I know some people have issues with dupe palettes. I don't generally, because I feel like the people that are going to buy the dupe palettes are not going to buy the original, whether there's a dupe palette or not. And I think that it's nice if, you know, there's like an affordable option. But I do understand from a brand's perspective, like if they're upset that they worked on something and then somebody copied it. So I can see it from both sides. But I own some of the Pat McGrath like actual palettes, so I felt comfortable buying the, you know, these so that I could compare them. And then I think I bought one of them, and then Shop Hush ended up sending me some of them. So okay, yeah, I'm glad that I put the darker on there, and I'm so glad that Annette told me not to connect to the top, because I really like the way this looks. So this is the eye look so far. So I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to do my base, and then I'll be back to do the rest of my face with you guys. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, all right, so I am back, and we have done our face, other than highlighter and lips. Oh, You know what? I did not grab mascara. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, somehow I forgot to get mascara. So I'm going to use a combination of my Marc Jacobs one that I got a sample of and my Bad Gal Bang. So I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs one first. But first we're going to do the lower lash line. So I'm going to use a black eyeliner because this is a grunge makeup look. And it's going to be Obsidian from Makeup Geek. This is a really good creamy eyeliner. Very pigmented. My favorite one is the voluminous something from L'Oreal, but I have other ones and I need to use them, so. And I feel like this one little corner, oh, there we go. Okay. I felt like the one corner had like some wonky eyeshadow. Okay. So I have heavily put that on my lower lash line and my waterline. And then I'm going to take this Jeffree Star brush. Hello, where are you? There we go. It's a double-ended brush. And I'm going to use the angled part. And we're going to do, I almost showed you something secret. I'm going to do Insomnia, which is that purpley eggplant dark shade. And I'm going to smudge that out first, just a little bit, and set it. And then I'm going to put a color underneath as well. So wish me luck with these clips because yeah. Like I said, I have not done that before on my channel, but I'm excited about it if it works. Okay, and then I'm going to take this tiny brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to take Volatile, which is the brown shade, and I'm going to kind of buff that underneath. I'm going to take it much lower than I normally would, just to smoke it out, since this is a grungy look, as I said. I thought about wearing black lipstick, but I'm not going to. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna wear, well, you'll see. I'm going to wear my Jeffree Star lip liner, or I'll just tell you, with my Scorpio Moon lipstick from ColourPop. That's my favorite. Oh, and I did take the shade Frenzy, which is the white one, duochrome, and I put it on my brow bone. I'm also going to take it and put it, goodness, I'm dropping stuff left and right. I'm going to take it and put it in my inner corner as well. So let me find my, or a inner corner brush. I'll use this one. Oh my gosh, everything is falling. Okay, so I'm going to take Frenzy and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. It's very, whatever you call it, very, not crumbly, but like there's fallout for sure. I love this shade. It looks white, but it has like a gold duochrome shift. That is so pretty. You could probably use that as a glittery highlighter, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to use a Juvia's Place highlighter. And then now we're going to do our mascara. So I'll do the Marc Jacobs first. Like I said. I did this combination when I had my miniature version of the Bad Gal Bang, and I really liked it. I love layering mascaras because you might get one property from one mascara and then get another one from another mascara. that you might not get if you just used one. Like one might be lengthening, one might be volumizing. And I feel like whenever I put on 2 different kinds of mascara, I always feel like my lashes look thicker. So now Bad Gal Bang. Yeah. I like this much better than when I just use one. See the difference? So like I said, the video that has what's on my face will be linked up in the cards if you're interested, or if you haven't seen it yet. All right. I really like this. Like, I didn't think I would. I mean, I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, is what I should say. Now I just need to find my lip liner because I literally set it over here and now it's gone. There it is. So I'm going to use my Scorpio. Oh wow, I didn't even realize. Scorpio Moon, Scorpio lip liner. That's pretty cool. So this is my favorite lip liner at the moment. It reminds me a lot of Sebastian from OCC Cosmetics, but it is a little bit more on like the purpley side, or like the rosy side, I guess. And then Scorpio Moon is my favorite bullet lipstick. Give me 1 second. We got it. Okay. And this is from ColourPop. I love the shade. I love their bullet lipstick formula. I almost said form. I feel like it lasts on the lips forever. Like, I can put this on now and like 4 or 5 hours later it'll still be on. So now I'm going to spray my face because we're going to do highlight. And I like a blinding highlight, as you guys know. And I've really been loving this Lime Crime brush for my highlighter, especially when I go in with, let's see, we'll do Clio. Especially when I go in with a loose highlighter, which is what we're doing today. We're doing the Juvia's Place loose highlighter in the shade Clio. This is what she looks like. I also have Nefertiti, which is a little bit more golden. This is a little bit more white, I guess, or icy. I don't want too much. Oh yes. Hold on, my face is a little bit wet, more wet than I wanted. Okay. Oh, it's still a little bit more wet than I wanted, but I can pat it in. Actually, I don't know. I thought that I liked this brush for loose highlighter because when I used it with the Wet n Wild loose highlighter, I really liked it. But with the Juvia's Place formula, it doesn't seem to be working quite as well. It's not as blinding, but that's okay. Okay. I got powder and stuff in my hair, so if you see something, yeah. What is on my lips? Oh, I took the highlighter down a little far. Let's try that again. I don't want white lips. Okay. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and kind of pat it out because, like I said, I feel like it left a little bit of a cast. Ooh, hello, focus. Why are you out of focus? Come on. Come on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So it's not as blinding as usual, which I know that that highlighter is very blinding normally, but for some reason today it's not, because it must be the brush, but I didn't bring another brush in here with me and I don't want to pause the video again. So, okay. So this is the final grungy makeup look. Let me just add a little bit more blush. I feel like I took it away when I put on my highlighter, and I like a lot of blush. So I really like this look. I didn't think that I would like a grungy, more neutral look on myself, but I do. So thank you so much, Kat, for the wonderful idea. Thank you for doing this collab with me. And most of all, thank you for your friendship. And I hope that you guys will go and check out her channel, subscribe, let her know I sent you, and show her some love. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.